2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
So that's the final word from Beamer. Let's see how this one goes. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 140 yards. All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
That's just inside the range. Setting up here with a very long putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
He's currently tied for 7th. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. You like that, didn't you? Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
A par putt on the table.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Teeing off here at the third hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Yes, they've made it. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. Moments like that deserve another look.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
Currently 1 under for the event.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Welcome to this par 5 hole.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Attaboy, good shot. An outstanding season already with 4 victories to their credit. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just 2 shots behind. Yeah, good mid-range putt this one. Right on 17 feet.
Looking for another birdie here.
Okay, steady now. In she goes. Let's head to the next. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Here we are at the 5th hole of Foxhole Golf Links. 424 par 4 from the tips.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
Lovely effort, that. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Nicely done. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Yeah, guys, he's got 28 feet here.
That's frustrating. Good opportunity here to move into a tie for 3rd. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Time to tee off at the 6th.
That is right down the sprinkler line.
This shot from about 190 yards out. Only 1 shot off the pace. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. A birdie putt awaits. This has eyes for the hole. That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
Birdied their last hole.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. As we move along to the next hole, they're currently tied at the top of the leaderboard with John Rahm.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Time to see what this par 4 has in store. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Sitting at 2 under. They currently share the lead in this one. Going with the 6-iron here.
Wow, they really put on a show with that approach shot, and their rival, Xander Schauffele, appears to be taking notice as well.
Looking better.
That was a gallant attempt. Putting for par. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. And choosing the 8-iron here. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here. Okay, time to return to the action. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. It was on a good line. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Currently a couple under for the event. As we stride to the final hole of the outward half of Foxholm Golf Links, the players will be licking their lips with this par 5, measuring just over 500 yards.
Yeah, this is a gift to end on. However, you got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front 9 and with possibly an eagle 3.
That's nicely done. Time to take their approach shot into the 9th. It's heading to the rough for mine. Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
The perfect lie in the sand doesn't exist. Oh, yes, it does. It's sitting good.
That's on the green, but still a fair way from the hole. Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt.
Oh, yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Oh, I love a player with big heart. You've showed plenty there.
Up and down out of the bunker for birdie here, Luke. Job well done.
Oh, this is a precarious position, if you don't mind me saying, Rich. They have the lead, but there's plenty chasing with just 9 to play.
Well, after 9, so far, so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Oh, well done. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Well struck. Getting ready to play their third. Currently in the lead by a shot. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Just didn't drop. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Should find the green. Oh, that's a great shot and a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Oh, just missed. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This for par.
This one started out on a good line. Now leading by 1 shot. The 12th hole at Foxholm Golf Links is a strong par 3 measuring 216 off the back tees.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that greenside bunker.
It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Ouch, that hurts. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader. He's currently in the second position.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
That was pummeled. Great drive. Second shot here on their 13th hole.
They've chosen to club down here.
That's some good golf right there. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And back to the course with the live action. Top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt. That's disappointing. And this putt coming up for his par. And that's the right momentum. Back into top spot on the leaderboard. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. Quality shot, that one. A couple under at this stage. Currently in the lead. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Ooh, right by the hole. Terrific shot. Almost an eagle. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And that will take him to 3 under. We have a par 3 on this one.